What is something that when you do this thing, time stops? I'll give you a few seconds to think about that. These things are called flow states. Beautiful experiences that time stops, you're loving it, you're enjoying it, you're operating at your best. And when you are on this path looking to find yourself, looking to build a better life, looking to feel more fulfilled because you feel this emptiness inside, a quick way to shift your emotional state, to help create a clear path forward, is by investing in the things that bring you into this flow state. A lot of times when we're in these transitional periods or thinking that there's something more in life, we get very lost in our own head. We get very lost in our own thoughts. We're constantly thinking, trying to figure out, trying to manipulate, trying to change the way that this external world is, that can finally make us feel whole, that can finally make us feel fulfilled inside. But that is a very challenging game to play, because we might think that, this is the path, but that might be so far out, that might take a long time to get there. And then when we're operating from this lower energy, it's going to be harder to accomplish, to achieve, to go to where we want to go. So if you start from the things that you love, you start doing the things you love, you start doing the things that bring you into this flow state, naturally the situations around you are going to change. You're going to find new opportunities. You're going to find incredible things in your life. I know, because I used to feel very unfulfilled. I used to be in a job that I absolutely hated, working at PwC. And I've worked other jobs that have not served me. And essentially the greatest path that I've had to find my life, to find my inner sense of fulfillment, has been through doing things that I love, which has naturally brought me there. Like, for example, I was looking to open up this outdoor food hall here in Jacksonville. It was like my vision, my passion, the thing that I really wanted in life, but it was very elusive to me. And when I started just doing things that brought me into this flow state, that brought me into this sense of love and peace, that's when my life naturally became so much better. I started loving and appreciating life. And then all the things came my way. And so with that, it started with art. It started with painting. It started with doing personal growth. All these things that when I did it, time would stop. And now all of a sudden my perspective on life became so much more beautiful. I wasn't trying to run away from this life that I hated, because that's something very difficult to do. I was more just leaning into this life that I love. And from there, it just became a snowball effect. This beautiful snowball effect where I was painting, I was doing personal growth. I ended up starting this really cool real estate group that I had these amazing guests on. And as these things happened, it just compiled and my life became awesome. And so sometimes, in order to find that big thing, in order to accomplish that big goal, in order to get to that end result, it's about finding happiness and joy in the pursuit, in the process. And you can do that. It doesn't need to be all on that one thing. You can do things that support you, that bring you into that flow state. I was talking to a client today, and she's doing amazing. She's doing awesome. And she was just talking about how she really loves the gratitude practice that we're working on and the meditation practice. And again, those are two practices that bring you into that flow state, that when you're writing, you're feeling, you're doing, you're being, and it's such a joyful process. And I could just tell, I could just see how much she's been radiating, like her energy on the call was just absolutely radiating today. And so it's really, really cool to invest in these things, to do things that put you in this beautiful flow state. And so for me, that's a big focus of mine. I am always investing in things that bring me into this flow state because it makes my life so much better. It makes my life very happy, even if I'm not in the greatest state, right? Like this morning I woke up, I felt a bit anxious, but I do a lot of things on a daily basis that bring me into that flow state, that bring me into my genius. And like all these things today have been incredible. My morning run, my morning meditation, working with my clients today, like all these things bring me into this flow state. Being here on this video with you guys, like they all are things that feed me, that feed my soul. And so as you build this life, as you are looking to make changes because you know that there is something missing inside, you don't need to conquer it all in one day, but what are some little things that you can do that bring you into that flow state? What brings you your genius? Comment, right? Comment in the section, like as you think through this, comment, like you have a community here that's gonna love you and support you, myself, whoever else is listening, and say like, hey, this is really what I choose to invest in. And we can build, we can grow together, right? For me, I have a lot of habits that I do that bring me this joy. One thing is making this YouTube video every single day. I'm committed to it. I've made a video every day for a little bit over 3 months at this point, and I plan on continuing it because no matter what's going on in my life, this brings me into that flow. This, when I'm here with you guys, it really is a flow. Like I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm going to talk about before, but then when I get into it, it's this natural state of flow coming through me and out to you guys to provide value, to help you guys, and also to help myself and continue to invest in these things that I'm learning. So it provides a lot of value to me, and I'm grateful for this habit and for this routine. So what for you brings you into that flow, brings you into that joy? And as you make these transitions in your life, as you are building this life that creates more fulfillment, as you are reaching for your goals or trying to figure out what your goals are, start to do this, start to invest more in this and see how your life grows. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.